Hello there, everybody. Is there anybody out there? Apparently not. Sometimes it takes a little while to get the audience started. Is anybody out there in YouTube land? Oh, Lauren Cunningham's on. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Well, not much here, Lauren. Got a special guest on here tonight. So I'm just going to wait just a couple more seconds for maybe somebody else to come in and start chatting, and then we're going to start guessing. Hey, Artsy, how are you? Yeah, I can see your comment. All right, so let's see. So I got a special guest here. Lauren, do you have a question for my special guest? Hey, Grandma Joe, how are you? So, Grandma Joe, Artsy, and Lauren, if you have a question for my special guest, other than who are you, please do ask. Let's see. Nobody's asking anything yet. So I guess I'll just ask the first question. Are you a man or a woman?
A woman. A
All
woman
right.
with a very
Anybody have any
high-pitched
clue who
voice.
this is? Are they a paper crafter? Asked Lauren Cunningham.
Sure.
All righty. Lonnie, how are you? You're here. So we're playing a little game right now. It's called Guess the Secret Guest. She's a woman and she's a paper crafter. Yeah, just ask stuff like, maybe just whatever you want to, like, other than who am I, basically. So let's see. Let's get another question up here. Is this your real voice? Lauren asks.
Unfortunately, yes.
Hey, Poochie, how are you? Okay, so are you in the same room as me?
Nope.
Just only the same live stream. Anybody have any guesses who this may be? She does have a channel on YouTube, I'll give you that much. Are you Brian's family member?
Nope.
Nope. Lonnie says, is it Sandy?
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm going to bring you on now, Sandy. The charade is over. I'm going to put you on solo layout. There you go.
I got to share my screen. Hang on
Yeah.
a second.
Okay, I'll go back to me then.
All righty. It's on, Brian.
All right. So tonight we are going to be watching Sandy make some crafting stuff, and I'm going to
And
be
you
crafting
too.
along.
And you too. So, hello. Let's see. There's some new people here. I know Lonnie. Hi, Jimmy Lonnie. How are you? And I see Poochie Tats and Triple C and Joe Show. Grandma Joe, I love these names. Hi, my name is Sandy Nagel. My YouTube channel is Decorate Your Life, and I'm happy to meet you. So what I'm working on today is a mini album. Actually, I'm just adding pages to a Heartfelt Creations mini album. And in my channel, I did show you these right along here. And this is just something that I'm doing for me. It's not for sale or anything like that. And the papers that I'm using are from Mintay. And I used some, these are card or mini album inserts from Heartfelt Creations. And so in my channel, I gave you a tip about the workaround on these. And over here, I'm just adding pages because these are pre-made mini albums. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't have all year to make a mini album base. So I rather just spend the $9 at Heartfelt Creations and I just buy them. I think it's well worth it. You get every single dime back, you know, in your time, because these are time consuming. And what I love about these mini albums is that, look, you get half an inch in between each page. That way you can either make your page chunky, embellish it, or just add pages to it like you see me do here. I'm just adding some simple pages, and that's what I'm working on tonight. And the papers that I'm going to be using, because see, this is from Mintay, and I'm using several different papers from Mintay. I'm just pulling through stuff. Now, these right here, I've already run out. I think I may have just one sheet left. I don't know. I'm going to have to look through my stash. But what I'm going to use are these. I have some left over from the Love Letters collection. So I'm planning on using these till I run out and then move on to another Mintay paper pad. So, and over here, the only peeve, I guess, that I have about the white mini album is that even though I love the color white, see how dirty it's kind of looking because it just sits there on my shelf. So I'm thinking I will either add more paper here, here, and here, or I just may add some beige or off-white trim because, you know, in time this is going to look icky. And I don't want that. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I am so happy to be here. And I see the great Grandma Joe. I'm reading the comments on the side. And so yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I am so happy to be a guest in Brian's channel. I'm just showing you the mini album. And yeah, let's have some fun tonight. So I feel like a broadcaster. Brian, back to you.
Alrighty, let's see here. So I'd like to say hey to Triple C and Joe Show. Jimmy Lonnie, of course Lonnie's here. Lauren Artsy Ma is here, and also Grandma Joe and Jacob from Jay's Beta Room. Or is it Beta Room? I'm not sure. I never realized how to pronounce that. But so tonight I'm making one thing is cards for a nursing home. I started making these the other day. Well, actually, I lied. I started making them several weeks ago. At least card blanks.
I love the colors.
Huh?
I love those colors. You're awesome.
Thank
I love
you.
bright colors.
Thank you. I actually got these. The pattern papers came from my sister for my birthday earlier last month, and it was like double sided, basically A2 card size
Mm-hmm.
sheets. All you really have to do is fold them in half and fold it over, and you got a card already made. But I decided like to just cut them up, use like use them like that as like a um, mat and layer thing. Thank you, Grandma Joe. So basically, I've got a lot of projects I'm working on these days. Nursing home project. I had help a friend of mine that works at the adult daycare center I used to attend. She had a project that needed to be done for her son for schools, so I helped her out with that. So let's see. I'm also going to possibly start this tonight. It's going to be a Christmas tree. I've coat hangers. I just don't think I have the room to do it on this live stream unless I really move some stuff around. And I could probably, but that'll be a long stretch though. There we go. I think I may be able to do some work on this. So basically, I got this off of a channel on YouTube last year called This Southern Girl Can, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I made one last year. I don't remember it being so difficult to make though. I had quite the time gluing these two together. In fact, I had to tie this down with some rope, which I think I'm going to start on again in just a moment if I can get my glue gun going. So Sandy, just let me know when you're ready to get off.
Well, when I'm ready to what?
To log off for the night?
Oh, okay, I'll let you know. I'm just working on my mini album. I don't know if you want to do a split screen so they can see both our projects. It's up to you.
I like that idea. Let's see what this does. There we go.
I think I'm going to have to. So I've encountered a problem right here, as you can see when I close my page. This is just too close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a pocket right along here.
Cool. Hey, Fish Ion, how are you? Is it Fish Ion or Fish On? Fish on Tactics. That's another member of the Fish fam. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this rope here real quick. I found that if I use a finger blade to cut this rope, it's a lot easier to cut than with scissors. Let's try and find an end of it here. This is a lot of rope after all. All right, so what I'm going to do is put that to the side. I'll cut off a couple more pieces here. I was starting to do a tutorial on this today to record the process, and it just got to the point where I could not find anything and nothing worked. So I basically gave up on that for today, filming the Christmas tree thing. Basically, all you really need is like pipe cleaners, if that even, hot glue gun, 8 coat hangers, plastic, that you just break off the hooks and you hot glue them together, and then you wrap garland around it, about 50 foot or so. Pretty simple once you get the hang of it.
Okay, so what I'm doing over here, Brian, and everyone else, I pulled out a washer. You can get these washers at your local hardware stores. You're pretty cheap, under $1. And here's a tip for those of you who don't know. I like to use, and this is a fancy name, the Nio whatever magnets. These are the strongest magnets out there, but these magnets can be very expensive if you're always making mini albums and other paper crafting projects. So what I do then is I couple the magnet with a washer. That way I don't have to use magnet to magnet, and it works very well, and it's a money saver for those of you who don't know. So yeah, you can do magnet to washer whenever possible. So that's just what I wanted to point out, Brian.
Okay. So let's see. I'm just gonna exit solo layout now, and so yeah, you're welcome, Grandma Joe. I look out for everybody. That's why when I saw that somebody started following me with your name on Instagram, I thought, well, I better contact Grandma Joe, make sure it's her, which it wasn't.
Was she the one? I saw your post on Instagram. So somebody opened up an account with her name on it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See the things that people will do?
There have been quite a few recently. There was one that real wife Carmen. She had an Instagram account that somebody had hacked, and I told her about it, and that's the one I posted on Instagram about a few weeks ago. Was that was not her account, the one I was showing.
Oh, okay.
That would just report it and block the person. That's basically really all you can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forget when that was, like late last week. Grandma Joe's was hacked.
Wow. Now, I haven't come across those myself, but I'll tell you what I have come across. I've come across other channels that have downloaded my tutorials and uploaded them as their own. But luckily for me, I learned I learned early on to watermark my videos. If you've noticed, I watermark my videos. And so I was able to prove to YouTube that these other channels were using my videos. And you know what they were doing? They were taking, because you know that I do a lot of affiliate links, right? And so what they had done was they had gone through my videos where I use my Amazon affiliate links. So they were putting them up in the channel, my video with a tutorial showing the Amazon product. And then they were putting in their own affiliate link so that they could get the commission.
Whoa.
Yeah, they weren't doing any of the work. I was the one buying the products, putting my time in on a tutorial and everything, you know, because your time is valuable. Everyone's time is valuable, but they were cheating. They were using my video tutorials so they can insert their own affiliate links. You know, that just ticked me off so much. You know, I'm like, no, you got to be fair. You know, everybody can use their own affiliate links and everything, but don't be stealing other people's videos, other people's tutorials, and claim them as your own so that you can sell the product.
Definitely.
That's
And
just wrong.
Grandma Joe said that they had started an account that wasn't hers, and then they had hacked her original account, and then they started another one. She started another one, and they hacked that one too.
Wow. See, and here's the thing. Don't answer any emails whenever, because a lot of these people, what they do is they send you an email and they make it look legit when it's not. And then they have you click on a link. Okay. And once you click on that link and you change your username, you change your password because they already know your username. Whenever you click on that link, that's how your account gets hacked. And an easy way for you to see if it's a legitimate account is or not. You know that to and from box in an email. There's a little triangle there that you can click on so that you can see the entire email address. Okay. And here's the thing. Number one, Google is never going to send you an email asking you to click on a link to change your password or update your password.
Right.
Google is never going to do that. And in their terms of service, if you read that, you'll see that they say they will never email you and ask you to change your password to click on a link. And that goes for anything, whether it's a credit card or whatever, a bank, your checking account. If it's a bank or a credit card company that's doing that to you, get on the phone, call them up and say, hey, did you just send me an email asking me to update my password? And they'll tell you right off the bat, no, ma'am, or no, sir, we didn't. Because these guys just forget it.
Yeah, they think they know it all. They think they have everything.
Yep.
Poochie says she once received a scamming email from YouTube once saying to do something to her channel or it would be deleted. It looked really legit.
Yeah, what they do is they'll use scare tactics. That's what they do. They use scare tactics. To try and get you to click on that link. You'll be like, oh no, my account's going to be deleted. All my videos are going to be gone or, whatever. But no, that's what they try to do. Scare tactics. See, and I'm using another washer on the other side because these magnets are strong enough so that way I can go ahead and use a washer here for the closure on the other side of this page. See, I've already included one here. And before I seal this pocket, this is going to be a pocket. Before I seal that, I'm going to add my designer paper here first. Yeah.
Asia had a question from a few minutes ago that you might like to try to answer. She says she finds that when the washers line up funny with the magnets. Is there a trick to fixing that?
You got to find the north and south. You flip them over. You flip over your because when they don't align, when they kind of like go adjacent, that means that they're not the poles are facing the wrong way. So you either have to flip your magnet or you flip your washer, and then they will align. And I don't know if you caught me doing that earlier when I was messing with this right here, and I was kind of like flipping it over and so forth, kind of testing it out. That's what I was doing. I was aligning, the north and the south.
Yeah. Cool.
And of course, you want to use good glue. I know that this glue costs an arm and a leg. I know they're not cheap. But if you want your work to last, I highly recommend that you splurge and get you the Artist Glitter Glue. It's this right here. You
It's a
can
clear
find
one.
the size. You can find it on Heartfelt Creations sells this. And Brian, if you go to heartfeltcreations.com and you click on their thing, the $20 off thing, guys, you can use Brian's link and you can get $20 off your first purchase of $40 or more at Heartfelt Creations. And Brian will get a commission for the sale. You know, the price remains the same. So help him out. Brian, if you can remember after this video, go ahead and get you an affiliate link to Heartfelt Creations and paste it there. That way people, when people watch this video and if they want to get this glue amongst other things, they can use your $20 off coupon. You'll be helping your viewers, and at the same time, your viewers will be helping you in getting your commissions. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, Heartfelt Creations sells a ton of crafting supplies in addition to their papers and their dies and their stamps. And I do believe that, Brian, didn't you do a Heartfelt Creations haul not too long ago?
I believe so.
I'm not sure Brian has a video.
Yeah, it was a live stream.
Yes. So, yeah, he bought... What did you get? You bought a bunch of stuff. He even got a heating tool, a heating gun.
Yeah. I got a heat gun, 2 things of embossing powder, 1 gold and 1 white. I got a ball of art glitter glue, which I'm almost out of. Because by golly, I use that stuff like crazy. It's really awesome. And I got a catalog as well. And I got something else. I forget what it was, but what was it?
Yeah, and I want to just a minute, Brian. Sorry to interrupt. I see that Grandma Joe is asking, why would you need such a strong magnet for paper pages? Easy. I've done several mini albums. I've done quite a few mini albums. This is because once you add your designer paper, okay, Minte is not flimsy. Let me show you the papers that I'm using. See, this is not flimsy paper. This is pretty strong cardstock. If I was to use regular, magnets, after adding all of my papers, I'm going to add paper here, paper here, paper here. And on top of that, you have the pictures. Okay. So after adding all of that, the magnet is not going to close as well. If you were to use just regular magnets. This is why you want to buy the Dynamite, whatever they're called. I always forget that it's got this long Dio, whatever name to it. So you do want to use strong magnets because once everything is put in, it's really going to test that strength. That is why I always use these. And when I started making mini albums, I used the magnets that you find at Michael's, at Hobby Lobby. Number one, they were way too thick. And number two, after it's all said and done, all the papers, all the pockets, all the tags and everything, it was like as if I never added a magnet at all. It was just money wasted, so yeah, I hope that answers your question. Does that answer your question, Grandma Joe? I hope so.
By the way, good night, Poochie. See you later. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night. I'm sorry, I interrupted Brian.
Okay. I was trying to remember what I bought from Heartfelt Creations. I know I got the art glitter glue. I did not get the super fine tip thing. I used it without.
Oh, okay.
Which actually does all right.
Yeah. And you know what, Brian? You can always get yourself. And my friend Elizabeth, she's Bitty Bonbon. She once did a haul from Dollar Tree. She says Dollar Tree has these. you can always use,
Oh yeah, I got some of those. Somebody sent
yeah,
me those in Happy Mail. I got 2 of them.
cool. Yeah, because if you get these, a pack of these little things alone is like $7-8.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you don't want to spend that much money. I mean, it's
Right.
only crafting, right?
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
You probably might even get 2 of them or so for $1. Who knows?
Yeah. I got a pack of 3 of those tiny little bottles. I got them at Amazon. They were pretty cheap. I think no, not Amazon, scrapbook.com.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
but it was pretty cheap. It was like $3 for a pack of 3, so you figure $1 each, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, not a problem. So, yeah, I got it from my other glue, the Craft Stash glue,
Mm-hmm.
and so because they gave me this bottle, but it wasn't a fine tip, so I needed something to work with that glue. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What am I gonna do here?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Brian?
I guess just talk all night.
Huh?
Put it on me for a minute.
So are you gonna start that? And I think I know who you're talking about. Did you just say the Southern Crafter? Is she the one with like 100,000 million gazillion subscribers?
I'm not sure. It's the channel's called This Southern Girl Can.
Is she the one with like 100,000 subscribers? And as soon as she puts out a video, it's like 2,000 views within the first 15 seconds?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out though.
Because at one time I was subscribed to a Southern somebody or other, and I think what got me to subscribe to her was that she did a card or something, but then her later videos were more like DIY, like Dollar Tree DIY decorative stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was crafting, but it wasn't paper crafting. It was a different type of crafting. So I wound up unsubbing from her channel because I do like Dollar Tree and everything, but I really don't do Dollar Tree crafts, This is what I do mostly, just paper crafting and cards. Oh my gosh, I do a ton of cards. A ton of cards. Yeah.
Let's see. She's got 202,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I think that's her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's her.
Yeah, she does do a lot of Dollar Tree stuff.
Yep. That's her.
And actually, the video that I'm getting off of was actually 3 years ago, not last year. I just saw it last year for the first time. Hey, Lala, how are you?
So it was in your bucket list.
Yeah, I did one last year. I made it from scratch and everything. I gave it to the adult daycare center.
Uh-huh.
I'm making this one for my niece.
Oh, cool. How is she doing?
She's doing all right. She's being 7 months old.
I was going to say she's almost a year old now.
Yep. She's not really crawling per se, but she's creeping around quite a bit.
Oh,
there's like a 6 foot long area rug in my sister's living room, and she can pretty much go from one end to the other now.
Oh, how cute.
Well, I'm doing all right, Lala. Let's see. Yes, these craft communities I'm in are really great. I tell you what. Grandma Jo is saying that she really loves her crafting world, her crafting community. People are amazing. They sure are. I tell you what.
Yep.
So let's see. I was gonna do that wreath. Not the wreath, the tree some more. I may still do that actually right now. Gotta tie some stuff up though. I tried finding pipe cleaners earlier this afternoon. I could not find them anywhere. I think I got rid of them in the last purge.
You purged? I need to do that. Oh my gosh. I have so much stuff. that like card making kits and stuff that I just need to. I'm gonna have de-stash, but that'll be next year, early next year, and I'm basically just gonna be giving the stuff away. People are probably just gonna have to pay for the shipping, and that's it.
Yeah,
because I just want it gone.
I'll get in touch with you about that.
Cool. Yeah, do that because I got a ton of stuff. You saw my video earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you saw all those whatchamacallit, Spellbinders boxes that they sent me.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just it. You know, they send you the stuff, you do your samples, you display your samples, you show it on social media and everything, and then it just gets it gets put away, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, because companies are constantly sending you stuff that you really don't have time to like do something for you. This right here, I've been working on this for months, Brian. And I'm on page 2. Okay, because I'm constantly doing something for these, you know, for somebody else.
Yep. I hear you.
You know, and the thing is, you know, some of those dyes I don't care for. I'm like, okay, I'll do my project, get it over and done with. But other dyes are absolutely gorgeous. I'm talking, wow, gorgeous. And I do my project, and then I'm like, man, I wish I had the time to do something else with it. But yeah. And the stuff just sits there, and it just sits there. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just have somebody else enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know? So, okay. Which is
all right. So I'm untying these ties that I've done earlier. Glue has settled just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the glue gun in again. There we go.
Oh my gosh, Asia, I want pizza. I love pizza. Asia's gonna eat some pizza. I'm hungry now, and I had dinner about, maybe a couple of hours ago.
Me too.
I'm hungry again. Don't you hate that? See, it's 8:30 in Houston. I'm in the Houston area, y'all. And so I hate eating right before bedtime because, you know, it's when you're young, you can eat anything and everything that you want whenever you want it. But when you get to be my age, you kind of like got to watch yourself, because if I eat at this hour, forget it. It just doesn't digest well, and I have a horrible night, you know, and so forth. And but the thing is, I'm like, I'm hungry. I want to eat something. You know, but I know that I can't because my stomach is not going to be able to handle it anymore. I'm not a spring chicken no more. So what are you doing, Brian? I can't see what you're doing. All I see is
I'm actually trying to tie this rope onto this here coat hanger so I can glue it down. It takes like 8 coat hangers with the hooks taken off.
What are you doing again? What are you doing again?
Making the Christmas tree out of coat hangers and garland.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm going to see if I can get this down on here now. Let's see. Glue is ready to come out. There we go. And now let it set.
Okay, and I do have another tip. that I want to share with everybody.
There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, you saw how I have strong magnets on the first page, okay? Now, what I like to do is on my second page, I don't add magnets. What I will do here is I will find a different way, a different closure for this. It could be a pocket or a strip that I could just kind of like go like so and then close it. And over here, what I'm thinking of doing with this page is I am going to use something like a tie closure to enclose this, because you don't want to do, and you know, you learn from your mistakes, right? And I did this in one of my very first mini albums that I used strong magnets on. The pages were just sticking together. Because I was using a magnet on every single page. So, you know, it's like one of those live and learn type of things, right? So, yeah, when you use your very strong magnets, you do a page with magnets, a page without magnets, page with magnets, page without. I just wanted to share that tip with y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, learn from my mistakes. Yeah.
By the way, Grandma Joe, I was starting to film for my collab video last Friday, and things just have not worked out on Fridays for me recently. The first Friday of the collab, I'm currently doing a collaboration with Grandma Joe and Thelma's Creations and More and a few other channels, but Thelma's Creations and More and I are the hosts. And the first Friday that we did collab, somebody came to cut down a tree and in the pasture by our front yard, which is like by my window. So there was not going to be any recording that day.
Oh, no.
And then the Friday after that, I didn't feel too well. So I said, okay, I'm just not going to do it this time. And then I was starting to record on Friday. And I kept going and starting over and over. And I just got frustrated. So I owe like 4 videos coming up on Friday.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with all of my DT stuff, so I'm happy about that. And this is just me crafting for me. There's no deadlines to meet, no pictures I gotta take. This is just, you know, something that I'm doing for me, and you know, just passing the time and just taking it easy until the next shipment comes in.
It's always gonna come in too soon, too, I bet.
Oh gosh. I tell you, I am so ready for this year to be over.
Oh yes, we all are.
Oh my god.
I don't think there's anybody in the world who is not ready for this year to be over and done with.
Have y'all seen that commercial where the devil Satan comes up? It's one of those internet dating site commercials. The devil comes up and he's matched with this woman who calls herself 2020. You're the perfect match, Satan in 2020.
I just realized I glued this down wrong. I need to do this one. I need full concentration to do this.
He's concentrating.
I glued the coat hanger on backwards.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I try to concentrate, but as much as I try, I can't. So anyways, I do wind up making some mistakes sometimes. And see, this is the type of stuff that my viewers for my channel don't get to see. Because I do edit my videos. When I do a tutorial, it's never live. It's you know, it's edited to, and it's condensed. I want to show you what I make in about 7 to 15 minutes or less, if I can, because, you know, that's just the way I do my videos. And people don't get to see the mistakes. I can't tell you how many times, how many projects that after it's complete, I'll just look at it and I'll be like, okay, to the trash, start over again. Oh my gosh, here's one. Here's one. Now, this is a me project. It's not a DT project.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make a bag, a large bag to fit a large Christmas present. And the glue didn't glue how I wanted it to go. I didn't score it right. As you can see, it's not nice looking. See that?
Yeah.
It came out yucky. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I just threw it in the trash. You know, and when I first started out, I would like try to save my project and this and that. Now, it all depends on what it is. Like on something like this, if I make an error, you can always save a mini album project. You know, there's something that you can do to save it. But if I'm making something like a box or a bag or a card, it just winds up in the trash because I gotta keep reminding myself it's only paper. It's only paper. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. So, yeah, those are the things that you don't get to see in my channel, the behind the scenes.
So the Kim came in. The one Kim, she's my Mississippi neighbor. She lives down on the Gulf Coast, I believe. She came in, said, can't stay by one, pop in, say hi. I will have to return and watch this. This looks amazing.
Awesome.
Grandma Joe says, be really quiet. Brian's concentrating.
Okay, everybody talk up a storm.
Sorry, team chat flying by.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got 2 pages done. My gosh, Brian.
Cool.
I'm so proud of myself. 2 pages in one night. Woohoo. I got 3 to go. Okay. And see, and I'm keeping it very simple, just keeping it simple. You know, and over here, I'm thinking about doing the same thing as the first page. We'll see. Yeah. But, ooh, and of course, you got to use your scraps. Let me use the scraps on this page. Perhaps
I got a nice little box of scraps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, screen's not on me right now, but
no, it's on me.
I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you real quick. I got some pretty cool things in there. I'll show it real quick. It's a box full of stuff.
Oh, that's cool. So those are the ones you're donating?
No, I didn't donate anything. Yeah, I am going to donate some stuff, probably to Goodwill or something like that. But
oh no, you said earlier that you're making cards to donate.
Oh no, I'm making cards to give to the nursing home. I'm making them for the patients. You know, each patient's going to have Christmas cards.
Got you. I got you.
There's like 85 at my local nursing home. I am getting into that box though for some of the mat and layering things. There you go. I got it back on you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, what am I going to do with this? So I'm thinking, see, these are scraps. So I'm thinking about doing some flips like this, like that, and like that. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do with this. So let me go ahead and trim. 6.
All right, so where is my next?
And y'all, I love this. I wish that We Are Memory Keepers would make this in the large 12 by 12. I've had this for, I want to say at least a year, Brian.
Yeah.
And you know, I cut paper like water. I go through paper like crazy. And it's still Very sharp. Very sharp. I love it. I just wish that it was for a full 12 by 12, and I really like this brand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I use my Cricut trimmer for cutting stuff. And then when it comes to chipboard and stuff like that, I use guillotine trimmer.
Yeah. You saw my craft room earlier on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had the room, because see, the thing with a big guillotine ones,
Mm-hmm.
you have to find a spot and just leave it there, right? And that would be
Yeah.
your cutting station. As you saw earlier, I don't have any room whatsoever.
I'm using my keyboard tray on my computer desk. It's probably about 20, close to 25-year-old computer desk back when they made these things.
With the tray,
They made them like, out of MDF, but really strong MDF. And I have a keyboard, slide-out keyboard tray that I keep my trimmers and the Cricut trimmer and the guillotine trimmer and my scoreboard on. And everything fits in there just right.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm really having fun going live with you on your channel. This is really great. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
I'm really enjoying this.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I think I've done really, I call it a panel stream before, but it's like it was a craft along, but with Christian's Crafty Adventures. Have you ever heard of her?
She's no. Tell me, what does she do?
She does paper crafting.
Like what?
So she's the one that runs PHA Crafters Facebook group. It stands for Paper Hoarders Anonymous.
Never heard of it. There's so many, I'm sorry, there's so many groups out there. I've never heard of it.
It's pretty cool. I tell you what, I'll send you a link to her channel tomorrow.
Okay.
I think you'll love her channel.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many great crafters out there. And, when I started crafting, and maybe one of you out there can help me with this, there was this lady that I used to watch religiously. She was a designer for Prima. Okay. She went by the username Steffo Gal. And I would follow her. She would do streams on a different platform in addition to YouTube. And she would do contests, like giveaways and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, she was always so pleasant to listen to and to watch. She was very cheery, and she was always saying like, oh, come on, ladies, I know you can do this. You can do this. This is so easy. Watch. All you have to do is this. And she was always so positive and everything. And she got me actually to start doing some mini albums in addition to this other lady. And so I was following her, going, to different platforms, following her where she was. And she did a contest, and then she was like, okay, I will see you once again and, in a few days or whatever. We never got to hear from her ever again. Okay?
What happened?
I don't know. And I want to know if any one of you out there has ever heard of Steffo Gal. She used to design for Prima. Whatever happened to her? It was like she dropped off the face of the earth, and I hope that nothing bad happened to her.
Right.
Because, usually when people are not going to come back, they say, I'm going to take some time off, personal reasons, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But how she ended her stream was, okay, I will see you once again on the next video. We're going to have this, and that. And then she never made another video again. I
Huh.
even went to her blog. She has her own blog.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nothing. She hasn't posted anything in years. She hasn't uploaded anything in years. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope nothing bad happened to her. You know, I
True.
hope that maybe she just got tired of it and said to herself, that's it, no more videos or whatever. But, you know, it's hard to imagine that somebody with her talent would just stop crafting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, she just, it was like she was erased or something. And
Yeah.
you know, you'll still find her channel here on YouTube. Like I said, her username is Steffo Gal, and if any one of you know who she is or whatever happened to her, please tell us,
Mm-hmm.
because I miss her videos so much. Yeah, she's one of the ladies who got me started making mini albums, and the other lady who pretty much opened my eyes to all these different paper companies is my sister Scrapper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I watched Ginger too.
yep. I met her. In fact, I had dinner with her when I was when I got to go to Creativation in Arizona one year when I was designing for
Cool.
Graphic 45, and they
Mm-hmm.
took us all out. It was so much fun, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I met Ginger. Hi, Ginger. I think you're so wonderful."
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, stop it." Because I was making such a big deal about her. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to step out for just a moment, and I'll be right back.
Oh no, you're leaving me all by myself. Okay.
Like 2 minutes.
Alrighty. So let me bring this up. So as y'all can see what I'm doing right now, I'm just checking to see how this is going to go. And so what I want to do here is I want to stagger the pages like this, right? But I also have to figure out how I'm going to keep them down. Okay, do I want to do a magnet each? I think that's what I'm going to have to do, because I don't want to have to do 3 ties over here. So I just may have to do a magnet. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to start gluing these down here, and these are just going to be folds, just something different. You know, I like making interactive mini albums, but they're very time consuming, and I don't mind, you know, when I'm doing these for me. I don't mind 1 second. Got to make sure that this is going straight. You know, but I'm when I craft, I take my time. I can't whip out a mini album every other day. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. To me, it's a process. It's something that's relaxing. It's some. Ooh, I got some mail. My hubby's here with some mail. I got some mail.
Cool.
I got some mail.
Yay.
Yeah, do you want me to open it right now?
If you want to.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I love it when I get mail. What? Okay, let me what? I love it. I love it. I love it. Here, I got some glue on me. Oh! I got me some Winka Stella. Stella. Cool. Okay, where did that line come from?
Streetcar Named Desire.
There you go. I got some Stella. Yeah. I was doing a video the other day and I was like on my last drop and my video, I'm going like, and trying to add some shimmer and shine. So yeah, that is wonderful. Hang on a second before my glue dries. And now this is an order that I placed. Hang on just a second. Let me get my handy dandy thingamajiggy. Mm-hmm. Okay, hang on. Let me do this. I want to show you, and hopefully these people have done an excellent job, because you know how you're searching the internet for one thing that has been discontinued for like a decade? Mm-hmm. And then you come across a website that has it? Look what I got. Hang on a second. Let me find here's a little tip to that. Okay. Look what I bought. And I promise this is my very last Heartfelt Creations paper pad. Looky. I love this. This paper pad has been out of production for like 5 years, I think, at least.
Wow.
Yeah. And I found it on, let me write it down for you. Hang on just a moment. Let me see. Okay. This is the website that you go to, and I think it's in Colorado or Indiana or something. It's in the USA, okay? Mm-hmm. And they deliver worldwide. And the shipping was free. And you know what? Just because this was out of production, they didn't charge me an arm and a leg. I got this for like $17. And anyone who has purchased, who has seen the paper pad prices or Heartfelt Creations, Brian, you know, these paper pads go for what? 25, 30 bucks, right? Yeah. I got this for $17. It was a Black Friday sale, free shipping, Brian, out of production.
Awesome. Okay?
And this is the website, supermart.com. So write it down. And just hop on over. They sell crafting items and they sell a whole mess of other things. I think it's kind of like a Walmart where you find everything, and they have a ton of stuff. They have all the brand names, Prima and everything. And I was pleasantly surprised that I found this because, oh my gosh, raindrops on roses. And see, look, it's even sealed. Let me open it for you. Can I do a flip through, Brian?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is beautiful, beautiful paper. And so, look. Isn't this my husband's looking at the paper going, oh, isn't this gorgeous? Look at it. Look how beautiful. See,
I got borders on there too.
Love deep colors like this. Look at that deep purple. It is absolutely stunning, guys. Absolutely stunning. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? And my plan, look at this. My plan for this is to turn this into, to make a mini album with this. Mm-hmm. Here's the back to it. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
It is. I love the fact it's double-sided too. Only problem with the double-sided paper pad is if both sides are really nice, which side will you use? Like, yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing. They give you 2 of each, Brian. Mm-hmm. See that? You get 2 of each. And I think every company does that. Graphic 45 does that. Prima does that, you know. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, Prima will provide you with like 4 or 5 of each. But then again, Prima only has like, 5 or 6 designs. So they give you less designs, but they give you more papers, right? Look
Yeah,
at this. This is so beautiful. My
I
God.
like that.
Look at the back. I know I'm showing it to you sideways. I'm sorry. It's just that it
You could,
doesn't
like,
feel
build
like
a
that.
scene with that one.
See, I told you. It's because it's out of production, Brian.
Mhm.
Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh my
It is.
gosh. I love this. I love stuff like this. I love deep colors. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm just salivating over this paper. Look at the back.
It is beautiful. Put a
It
couple pictures in
is.
that one.
It is stunning. And look at this. Now I see where they got their idea for that other paper
Mhm.
collection that they do. What is it called? The hang on a second. Oh my gosh, what is it called? The Oh, I'm making y'all wait. I'm so sorry. Here, let me show you the die for it. Ah, it doesn't say there. Hang on. It's floral something or other.
It's not the new one, is
Okay,
it?
Floral Fashionista.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I see where they got their ideas from.
Mhm.
Because look at this. Look at this. This is from Floral Fashionista. And look
Mhm.
at this design. See that?
Yeah.
They brought it back.
Cool.
See that? They brought it back, but they made different papers for this. I do have the collection and other dies to this,
Mhm.
but I couldn't find it right now. So see, that's where they got that. Oh gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at this. Those deep purples, I love it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is.
Here, let
I
me turn it.
I like that piece there you're showing right now. That's really nice.
It's
Like I
beautiful.
said with the other one, you could build a scene with it or something.
Yes. And see, this, even though I do have the current Heartfelt Creations paper pads, I know that they have changed in the way they design papers.
Mhm.
Back in the day, when I was introduced to Heartfelt Creations back in the day, this is what they used to make, Brian. Okay.
Mhm.
This was their style, very flowery, very floral and everything.
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, look at this.
Tags
And
and
then
everything.
they transitioned. There was a time like 3 years ago that they transitioned from doing designs like this to
Mhm.
doing cutesy animals and cutesy faces and children and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And that's when you can tell that they changed designers,
Mhm.
the artists that do this. There was that transition, and now they kind of sort of went back to flowery designs, but it's not the same. It's not like
Yeah.
this anymore. Okay. And I'm sure that you've seen a few of my hauls from Heartfelt Creations.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
say, even though I do like what they're making now, it's not the same. It's not like this anymore,
Mhm.
you know. And yeah, I am so glad that I found this. And yeah, go ahead and check these people out. I highly recommend them. It did take let's see, I placed my order on Black Friday. So what's today's date? The 14th. I just got it
14.
today. Okay. So there you go. And yeah, and Brian,
Yeah.
you asked me earlier when I was ready to go.
Mhm.
Guys, FYI, I had spine surgery that I'm still recovering from, so I'm only allowed to sit for an X amount of time, and I'm beginning to feel the pressure in my
Mhm.
back, so I'm gonna have to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, before we go, I'd like to say hey to Blaine over at Rayleigh Creative Travel, and Yo is here too. Yo, 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 name channel.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
All righty. Well, I hope you have a good evening.
Yes, everyone, have a good evening. And hey, maybe Brian, we can do this again so that I can work on more pages.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you want to.
Huh?
Anytime you want to.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you for having me once again. And it was so nice to meet you guys. And yeah, for those of you who have come in late, make sure that you watch this video from the very beginning. And Brian, make sure that you go to Heartfelt Creations and get you an affiliate link. So that way, everybody over here, please click on Brian's link and support small channels. Let's support one another.
Yeah.
All righty. Thank you so much for having me. And it's so nice meeting you
tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right. So I guess I'm going to get going too. It's past 9 o'clock, and I got half of the coat hangers done. So for those who are just joining us, I am making Christmas tree out of coat hangers and Christmas garland. So I'm going to probably do a video on this probably tomorrow or something, if I even do one at all. I may just do this as a project share and show how I do this along the way. So I hope y'all have a great evening. I'll see y'all again later. And like I said, have a good night, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.